Our story begins with several tanks fooling around. One is spinning in the middle. A giant tank rises from the screen, with bad intentions. As he jumps into space, he looks down to Earth. He fires a laser, blowing it to bits. The sun pans into frame, and it glows. A tank flies in on an A-10 Warthog. He gets coated in metal paint, and 6 miniguns are attached to him. He then kills a family of 3 for no reason. Realistic tank fires and misses. The sender spinning tank from the first episode gets turned into Camo, along with another being taken over by the Awakening. On Mars, a female tank is wandering. Before getting startled by Camo, Realistic tank crashes in and tells the two about what is to come. Minigun has gone and destroyed several planets for cores to upgrade himself. Camo, along with 3 others, were gifted and given special abilities. Minigun flies in and interrupts the story. Realistic and Minigun fight for a while before Realistic dodges the attack from above. Minigun escapes to another part of the planet, meeting Awakened. They argue, and Minigun escapes as Awakened tries to blast him. A uranium crystal appears as a uranium tank appears, who is powered by radiation. Awakened runs into Realistic and tries to tell him what is going to happen, but Realistic just reads his mind instead. Camo is on Venus and runs into Speedster, who is real fast. Camo gets annoyed by how fast he is talking and tells him to shut up. Speedster then gets sniped by Sniper Tank, a minion of Minigun. Uranium appears, attempts to shoot Sniper, but misses and cuts Venus in 2. Minigun tries to get Camo to join his side, but he refuses, and Minigun leaves Camo to die in space. Camo is rescued by a much more powerful, Grey Camo tank. Minigun flies through Mars, snags its core on the way out, and it turns into a black hole. Minigun then proceeds to kill a child. He places down 3 cores and upgrades himself. Awakened gives Camo an upgrade of his own to fend for himself, and let him fly through space. Camo is thrilled by this. He attempts to fight A-10 on his own, but misses every single shot and gets his rockets disabled for a while. Yeah, he got his ass kicked. Uranium tank lands on Tatooine from Star Wars to escape from Realistic, as he has caused several rifts in space-time. Uranium throws an antimatter bomb at Realistic, but he parried it and it doesn't affect him. Uranium monologues about his plan, but gets interrupted by Minigun tank. Uranium blows up A-10 and leaves Minigun without a ride. The third gifted tank, the I-Tank, appears and prevents Minigun from shooting, steals all his money and dips. The Awakening causes Awakened to upgrade, but not without bringing him immense pain. Awakened then does whatever the hell this is to Uranium. Uranium then pulls up to a beach and Sniper gets fried. Uranium gets upgraded from the radiation form the black hole in Spin 4. Minigun built more minions, making a SPAS, blunderbuss, RPG, and machine gun tank. Uranium escapes from Awakened and Realistic. Minigun tries to get Uranium to join his side, but he politely declines. Uranium explains his plans, before being interrupted before he can explain why. He tries to shoot Camo, but Grey Camo Tank jumps in the way. Grey Camo Tank explains that Camo needs to save the multiverse from complete extinction, but doesn't say how. Rip my goat. Uranium escapes the universe and atomizes it. Realistic is maddened by this. Billions of people die. Minigun Tank escapes. My tank holds the atomization off long enough to allow others to escape, and survives the blast. Uranium enters another universe to destroy it and absorb more radiation. Minigun realizes he needs to lock in and join the good side. He tries to get Camo to help, but he tells him to shine his barrel. Minigun's minions ask what is their purpose, and RPG thinks about wanting to one-up Minigun and kill a family of 4. Uranium destroys several other universes. Cyber S-Dust reconstructs him, and Realistic absorbs the core of universe for power. Realistic reaches his final form, and Minigun gets upgraded from the crystals inside him. Red Camo Tank appears after being foreshadowed since episode 5, and starts monologuing before Realistic appears and kills him. But actually it was a clone. Realistic saves a bunch of people. Awakened tells Camo that there is only one universe left, and it only has one habitable planet remaining. Uranium Tank searches for the planet. After finding it, he charges up a strong blast to destroy it. Minigun Tank charges in and diverts the blast away from the planet, missing it by a hair. The two get into an argument, and Minigun begins to rage bait the hell out of Uranium. Minigun interrupts him to annoy him. Uranium gets mad, and Minigun laughs in his face. Rage bait successful. Uranium fires at Minigun in rage, but the platinum on his body protects him. He falls from the sky and crashes down into the planet and explains to Camo and Awakened what is happening. Minigun was able to get Uranium to waste a blast on him, forcing him to charge up another shot, buying them time. Uranium crashes into the planet and drop-kicks Minigun. He tries to kill Camo, but plot armor protected him. He summons a minion, but it missed somehow. Realistic crashes down and gets ready to fight him. Uranium begins using all of his energy to fire a blast that would destroy anything in its path, as long as they weren't made of platinum. Minigun jumps in the way of a blast and tanks it like a champ. Unfortunately, this still blew half the planet up. Uranium reverts to his first form as he used his radiation in the blast. Minigun tackles Uranium, and Uranium distracts them with Great Tank Attack 7. Uranium runs into Camo, and Uranium fakes being hurt by Camo's gun out of pity. Awakened Tank lands on Uranium's head, knocking him out, and they bring him to the others. Uranium wakes up and explodes into a uranium crystal to regrow. Realistic opens a portal to let civilians out to rebuild civilization. Realistic gets Minigun to adopt an orphan so he can redeem himself. Awakened teleports him and I tank to help Kamo and the others rebuild. Season 2 name.